sugar, salt and potash alum. That means we can call it simple alum. So here first of all understand the meaning of true solution. So here we have the three experiments to prepare preparation of true solution, suspension and colloidal solution. So we all done this one by one. So first of all, first part is to prepare a true solution. So first of all understand the meaning of true solution. True solution is a homogeneous mixture, means homogeneous mixture like if we dissolve sugar in a water at that time, after mixing the sugar in a water, the sugar totally dissolved in water, that is called homogeneous mixture. Means in which after dissolving the solute in solvent or either sugar in water, there is no separation between the boundaries of solute and solvent. Here the definition is homogeneous mixture of two or more substance dissolved. Like we can dissolve sugar and salt, that means more than one component. So that is called solute. So sugar and salt at that time called solute. In a solvent, means like in water, has the particle size of less than 10 raised to power minus 9 meter, or we call it 1 nanometer. So here 1 nanometer equals to 10 raised to power minus 9 meter. So this is the size of the particle of solute. I repeat, this is the size of the particle of solute. So here total definition becomes that the true solution in which two or more solvent mix, in which the size of the solute is less than 10 raised to power minus 9 nanometer and the solution is homogeneous mixture. So this is our practical. We are going to prepare the true solution of common salt, sugar and alum. So let's start our practical. Students, here we have the material requirement. This is a beaker, clear, and this is a potash alum, sugar and common salt, clear. And this is a beaker, 3 beakers in which we are going to mix this solution and stir the solution with stirrer. I will show you the stirrer. This is a stirrer which we are going to use to mix this solution. So one by one, we have to fill the beakers with water, and so here student, we have take the sugar. Now I am going to add the alum, which is potash alum. This is a spatula. With the help of spatula we have to take out the salt from the beaker. And this is a common salt. Sodium chloride is also used as common salt. So here first we put the sugar in, beaker, and this we have to continuously stir the solution. You can check here, this sugar totally dissolved in the water and there is no separation of boundary between the sugar and the water. So here this is the formation of true solution. Students, here you can check that the sugar is totally dissolved in water. Now we are going to mix the potash alum, and with the continuous stir, this potash alum also dissolved in water. So students, you can check that the potash alum is totally dissolved in the water. Now next turn is to adding the sugar, salt, so here the salt is also totally fully dissolved in the water. So this is the preparation of our true solution in which the solute is totally dissolved in the water. Clear? So this is a true solution in which there is no boundaries of separation between the solvent and solute. So this is our 3 true solutions. Friends, here we have our second experiment to prepare the suspension of chalk powder, sand and salt. So first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of suspension. So here suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. So what is the meaning of heterogeneous mixture? Here meaning of heterogeneous mixture is in which when we dissolve solute in a solvent, like example, if we dissolve sand in a water, we know that the sand does not dissolve in water, so that is heterogeneous mixture. So heterogeneous mixture are those in which there is a boundary between solute and solvent. So here the definition of suspension is, a suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve. Means at that time solute, here we can take chalk powder, soil and fine as a solute. Do not dissolve in water but get suspended throughout the bulk of solvent. Here what is the meaning of this line? It means the salt, here we can take soil, so at that time soil totally suspended the bulk of water. Here bulk means in between the full water. Left flotation after around freely in medium, means after some time when we left the solution undisturbed, all the solute will settle down in the bottom of beaker. So this is our experiment. Let's start our experiment. Friends, so students, here we have 3 beakers which are full of water, and this is our sand, chalk powder and soil. Now we are going to mix this all the solute in the solvent and observe. Here when we mix the sand in a water, so here you can check the sand does not dissolve in water, but here you can check small particles of the sand are present in the bulk of the solvent. So this is a heterogeneous mixture. Here we can check properly that the sand, there is a separation of boundary between the sand and solvent. Here our next is, so this is our suspension. Here the particles are suspended in the medium. Okay, now we are going to mix the water chalk powder in a water. So here student, you can check when I dissolve the chalk powder in a water, the chalk powder does not dissolve properly. So here these are the remaining part, and here the chalk powder is present in the bulk of water. After some time fully chalk will settle down at the bottom of surface. This is also our suspension. Next I am going to dissolve the soil in water. So at that time here you can check soil also does not dissolve properly, and the soil particles are suspended in the bulk of the solvent. So this is our suspension in which the particles does not dissolve and they are unstable. Unstable means they will settle down when we left them undisturbed. Here you can check the sand is totally settled down at the bottom. So this is our suspension which are less stable. Here after some time water, here soil and chalk powder also remain settled down in the bottom of the beaker. So this is our suspension, and these are not properly dissolved in the water.